Before beginning today's video, I'd like to thank LD Player for sponsoring this video. So LD Player is a free Android gaming emulator that allows you to play mobile games on the PC. As many of you guys should have known by now, I use LD Player for my Garden Tales gameplay as it provides me a smooth and stable connection, which is essential for high tier arena. You can also monitor multiple accounts with the emulator with its multiplayer feature, which is crucial for people like me who runs multiple accounts spanning the different servers. So LD Player is my go-to PC emulator for Android games, and you guys should definitely give it a try. So download the emulator using my affiliate link in the description below. Just a disclaimer, I won't be using any World 12 footages in today's video, so there won't be any spoilers for Lilith. So Lilith is the chief leader of the Demon World, and she's famous for taking care of herself. So this can be seen from her amazing figure, and this can be attributed to a strict diet as well as the exercise regimen. So this is because she's the founder of the famous morning routine for the success in the Demon World, which consists of waking up early in the morning, jogging, meditation, and cold showers. So Lilith has an amazing figure, is an amazing leader. However, is she an amazing unit to invest in? So in today's video, we will find out together on how worthy is Lilith potentially. So Lilith ventured on an adventure with Hero Kaden and Arena when she was younger, and her cold and calm tendencies made her an excellent comrade. So she reunited the Demon World eventually and proclaimed herself the Queen of the Demon World. She is then assisted by Arena, who acts as a friend as well as a family member, and Lilith often worries about Arena as Arena has lived past the average life expectancy of a human. So Lilith's amazing figure could be attributed to her strict workout regimen as well as her abstinence from sweets. So she's especially strict with her cookies. Lilith is ranked 11 in terms of attack, 3rd in terms of HP, and 44th in terms of defense. So her crit chance is 0%, so that puts her in the 12th position. So Lilith's normal attack is the Darkness Claw. So this attack allows her to scratch the enemy at a range while moving at the same time. So after performing 3 scratches, the 4th attack will be a Dark Energy Blast. So this attack does not pass through terrain, however, the 4th attack will actually pass through terrain. And as you guys can see from here, right, this attack definitely passed through the wall. So Lilith's secondary ability is known as Darkness Spike, which allows her to throw down a spike and deal AoE damage if you have your 5-star ability, Demolition Awaken. So this secondary ability will inflict a Queen's emblem on the target to reduce the defense of the enemies. And at the same time, if you have Demolition, when activating this ability, you will also boost Lilith attack by 20% for up to 6 seconds. Lilith's exclusive weapon skill is known as Phantom Slash, where she unleashes a claw at the target and deal 290% DPS with a cooldown time of 10.2 seconds. So usually, you will need about 2 weapon skills to fully crowd control your target, and this ability does not pass through terrains. The chain skill is known as Demon Clutch, where Lilith will unleash 390% of her DPS on the enemy, and if the enemy is marked with the Demon Queen's emblem, it will restore the whole team's HP by 20%. And I would like to point out that Lilith's party buff is melee attack plus 50%, so it's the same buff as Beth, and the two of them together is just simply amazing because their chain skill coordinates with each other. And another thing that people often forget is that, you know, your elemental resist down as well as your defense reduction, they are very different multipliers, and the combination of these two together in the team is simply amazing. Lilith's EX weapon is extremely powerful because it reduces damage taken by Lilith by 20% while reducing the skill regen time of Darkness Spike to 5 seconds. So what this means is that you can have permanent defense reduction if you manage to land your Darkness Spike consecutively. So other than that, it also increases the damage reduction of enemies to 20%. So this makes it a must for you to equip the EX weapon on Lilith. Despite her AoE defense reduction capabilities as well as her range attack, making her a viable Colosseum hero, Queen Lilith doesn't really see much place in the KR Colosseum. So the reason is, as you guys can see on the current ranking, there's way too many future princess, way too many Mark 99. So once in a while you have Bianca, once in a while you have Gabriel. So the whole Colosseum meta right now is still very light centric. So your dark units are not gonna be like super duper powerful, with the exception of Noxia, because she sort of just complement the light team very well, being the dark element to just counter the basic teams that is built to counter the light teams. So that's why this setup is really powerful. However, Queen Lilith does have the potential because her darkness spike is AoE defense reduction. So that means that, let's say in the future, more and more units with the melee attack type being able to perform range attacks similar to Lilith, you can actually attempt to build a team around Lilith. So at the current phase, when Lilith is just released, I think she won't really be that useful in the Colosseum, but in the future we never know, because her damage reduction capabilities is really powerful, and it's something that I think if the meta allows, or if the hero pool allows, it can actually make her perform. So we shall see in the future. I do think she has the potential, but definitely not the case when she's first released in the meta. And then let's move on to the arena portion. So at first glance, people might think that Lilith is a purely red hero, but I beg to differ, because Lilith EX weapon actually increases her tankiness, so she might be much tankier than what many of you guys think. So there's a lot of people trying to run her, and this is the top 5 guy in the KR Masters arena. So as you guys can see, he has been running the Lilith to great success. So Lilith just fits in really well with your standard melee team, so you can run her with Beth, you can run her with Lin, and then one tank in the middle to just make your whole team your usual melee setup. So this comp is really powerful because I run it myself, and there are other players that actually attempts to run the Lilith. However, maybe not as successful as the top 5 guy, but you guys can see Lilith is actually a very arena viable unit. So the strength of Lilith lies in her ability to actually kite the opponent from her walls. So I'll just scroll through because there's way too many like records and stuff, but you guys can see that, you know, Lilith is actually viable within the arena. And one thing that people often overlook for Lilith, right, is because Lilith is a unit that people might think will lose to Beth, but if you can land your defense debuff consistently on the Beth and then try to kite her a bit, then deal damage while running and kiting, then there's a very high chance that Lilith can actually beat Beth. So I'll just share with you guys some of my arena gameplay with Lilith, so you guys can actually judge her arena prowess within the clip that I show to you guys. So as many of you guys should have been able to guess by now, Queen Lilith is the perfect partner to Dark Magician Beth. So Queen Lilith's damage reduction ability is similar to Tinia, so basically Queen Lilith is a melee Tinia. So when you combine her with Beth, the synergy within their chain skill, you can actually complete a full chain between Beth, Lilith as well as Lin, and then add in maybe an Akayuki to fully complete the melee chain. So this is a super duper powerful team right now, and because Queen Lilith's defense debuff is a different modifier compared to Gramarye as Coco, so you can actually build a team around this dual defense reduction to actually boost your damage as well. So that's something for people who don't really have as much hero pool to actually think about in order to boost their raid damage. So other than being an excellent raid unit, her Darkness Pipe being an AoE effect means that you can apply an AoE defense debuff on multiple enemies. So this will effectively increase your overall damage in certain maps with many enemies. So that's one thing that I think Lilith excels at compared to Tinia, whose defense debuff is actually single target. So one thing that I foresee many people asking is which unit between Beth and Lilith is the better one. So I would say that if you prefer fast attacking, just hyper offensive, generally just go in headstrong and go smack your enemy really hard, and just 2-button hero, that I think Beth is the hero to go, because Beth is simply very straightforward. Just press your attack button and chase the enemy. And for Lilith, I think her playstyle is more fun because she has the death reduction, she also has the range attack, and because her animation is a bit clunky in certain scenarios, like it's not that accurate, so you actually need more skill to pilot her in a 1v1 setting. However, I do believe that the damage output of both units are closely similar, even though Beth might slightly edge out Lilith by a bit as a standalone unit. Below are some reasons for you to pull or invest in Demon Queen Lilith. So how worthy is Demon Queen Lilith potentially? I personally think that Lilith is a very worthy investment because she is viable in both PvE as well as PvP contents. So she fits really well in any melee teams, either in raids or even in arena. So she's a perfect fit for Beth, and if you already have Beth in your kit, then I think all the more there's an additional reason for you to invest in Lilith because they just pair so well together. Although Lilith's targeting mechanics can be a bit slow and easy to dodge if your opponent is constantly on the move, but I think she's still a great arena unit with pretty powerful burst potential if you know how to run her. And lastly, I'm pretty sure most of you guys will invest in Demon Queen Lilith for some other reasons which we shall not talk about on screen. And that's it for this video. Let me know down in the comment section below about what you think about Demon Queen Lilith and whether or not you'll invest in her. And thank you very much for watching. Remember to like and subscribe in order to see more videos from this channel, and do remember to take a look at the membership page if you want to support Zibo Gaming in the long run. And I'll see you guys again in my next video. Bye guys!